You're checking out, and a little banner slides in. You're just a few dollars from free shipping. Something in your chest lights up, that specific rush of almost winning. Your thumb moves toward add one more item before you've even decided to. That reach is the trick already working on you. In a moment, you're getting the one single question that kills this trap cold. The exact test you run before you ever add that extra item, so the gremlin loses his grip on your cart for good. And by the end, you'll see the twist that makes this whole thing almost beautiful. The store was never actually giving anything away. You were quietly footing the bill the entire time, in a currency that never once felt like money leaving your account. But first, here's exactly where the trick starts. Your cart sits at $38. A little banner pops up. Spend 12 more, get free shipping. And something in your brain lights up like you just found money on the sidewalk. You didn't. You're about to hand over 12 real dollars to avoid paying $7 in shipping. That's not a discount. That's a $5 loss dressed up as a win. But your brain isn't doing that math. It's doing a completely different kind of math, one designed by the store, not by you. Meet the Threshold Gremlin. Its whole job is to take a made-up finish line, $50, $75, whatever the retailer picked, and convince your brain that crossing it is a victory. Not a purchase, a victory. The gremlin doesn't care what you buy to get there. A phone case, a candle, socks you'll never wear. The item is irrelevant. The finish line is everything. Here's the mechanism, and it has a name: mental accounting. Nobel-winning economist Richard Thaler spent decades studying how people don't treat money as one big pool of dollars. They sort it into little mental buckets. Shipping cost goes in the annoying fee bucket. Extra items go in the stuff I wanted anyway bucket. Your brain keeps those buckets separate, even when the math says they're the same pot of money leaving your account. So when you dodge the shipping fee, your brain logs a win in the fee bucket. It never bothers to check whether the other bucket just got $12 heavier. That's the trick. You're not being irrational for fun. You're running an ancient accounting system built for tracking scarce resources, not for outsmarting a checkout page built by people who test and refine these thresholds constantly, tweaking the exact moment your wallet opens instead of your judgment. And that number isn't random. Retailers calculate the average order value of their shoppers, then set the free shipping threshold just high enough above it that most carts fall short on their own. Close enough that it feels reachable, far enough that you have to add something to get there. It's not a customer service perk. It's a calibrated nudge, sitting right where your wallet is most persuadable. This is the same reversal Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky mapped out decades ago with something called the framing effect. People don't respond to the actual numbers, they respond to how the numbers are framed. Frame it as avoid a loss, the shipping fee, and your brain will overpay to dodge it. Frame the exact same transaction as spend more money, and suddenly you hesitate. Same math, opposite feeling. The gremlin just picks which frame you see. Quick honest question for you, and it's worth sitting with in the comments. Think about the last time you hit add one more item just to unlock free shipping. Do you remember what you bought? A lot of people don't, because the item was never the point. The threshold was. That forgetting is actually the clearest proof the gremlin was driving, not you. Now here's the turn that makes this trick almost elegant. The store doesn't even need the free shipping to cost them anything real, because that $12 you added almost always covers the shipping fee and then some. You didn't beat the system, you funded it. The free shipping was never free. You just paid for it in a currency that didn't feel like paying. So what actually shuts the threshold gremlin down? A single rule: run before you add anything. Ask whether you'd buy that extra item on its own, at full price, with zero threshold in sight. Not, is it a good deal? Not, do I sort of want it? Would you seek it out cold? If the answer is no, the shipping fee was always cheaper than the bait. Pay it and walk away with only what you came for. Next time that banner shows up, you're only $12 away. Notice the feeling first. That little spark of almost winning is the gremlin's fingerprint, not your instinct. The fee was never the enemy. It was the thing keeping you honest about what you actually meant to buy. Tell me in the comments, what's the last thing you added just to hit that number, and did you actually use it? So next time your cart is close but not quite there, what's it going to take for you to just pay the shipping?